Okay, Nate, we're rolling. Oh, hi. I'm Nathan Calabria, and I'm a hero who came from the real world and lived in the fictional worlds where all my friends live. So how did you end up in the fictional worlds? And how did you become a hero? Like, where did it all start? Well, I think I should start from the beginning. When I was a young kid, I loved playing the PlayStation. It amazed me and inspired me to come up with my own stories. So I imagined that I'm in the stories of my favorite PlayStation games. As I entered the world of PlayStation and fictional characters, it was where I met my good friends from the Spyro games, friends from Disney movies, and some of my made-up characters, like my master, Justin. He was my teacher and a good friend. I also had a conscience named Jiminy Cricket, who was my guide to being a good, smart, and helpful kid. I used to live in this beautiful world known as Avalar. It was my home where my friends lived, and I met a lot of other characters in some other worlds too. Like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Pac-Man, Rayman, Spike, Sir Daniel Fortescue, and some other beloved characters. I've been going on some great adventures with my friends and helping them become real heroes. And sometimes they help me and teach me some new platforming tricks. After my last PlayStation 1 adventure, I got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas in 2002. And that was where I had even more fun adventures to play with. I still remained in Avalar though, but then, as I washed up on the shore of an island, I first met the coolest Red Fox character I had ever seen. And you guessed it right, my best friend in the whole universe, Frederick Foxpaw. We teamed up with some more heroes together too, like Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, and some other characters who wanted to be heroes. We had a lot of exciting adventures in the PlayStation 2 era. We traveled to the real world to help my mom and my twin brother Nathaniel, who is a really good skater. We managed an amazing amusement park in Avalar known as Thrillville. And Frederick adopted Alyssa as his niece for the first time. We also met some more made-up characters and more fictional characters too. I have been getting older at my age. Fictional characters don't age that much, so I was the only real person to age here. Sadly, after I graduated from high school, it was time for me to say goodbye to all my friends from Avalar. I had to move to another world where I can play the PlayStation 3. Frederick insisted on wanting to move with me, so my dad and Justin let Frederick, Alyssa, and Propeller move with me, because they don't want me feeling sad for missing my closest friend. We moved to a big gaming community known as PlayStation Home. It was pretty cool and fun there. Fabulous shopping, great views, fun games to play, and lots of PlayStation gamers to meet. We even had our own personal spaces. Like, I lived in a nice, cozy apartment. Frederick and Alyssa lived in Waterfall Terrace. Justin lived at the Neptune Suite. And we even met some of our other friends who live at these amazing places. Those adventures we had in the PlayStation 3 era weren't too bad. We got to meet Sonic and his friends, play in the community of Little Big Planet. Frederick had his first girlfriend named Crystal, and I've gotten better at being a hero who helps other heroes. A few years later, we moved to a beautiful community world known as Free Realms, and boy, it was awesome! You can do just about anything you want, and be anything you want. We did so much at our new home, met a lot of interesting characters, done a lot of amazing activities, explored the land, had parties, and did so many other fun things together. When we heard that Free Realms was going to be shut down forever, we were about to move back to PlayStation Home. But Justin had a more brilliant idea. Since my creativity was getting better, I decided to come up with a town of my own. So I created Avonia on Minecraft, and with Justin's magic and my imagination, we made Avonia a reality. And so, Avonia became our forever home. We had even more made-up friends, and still have some of the same friends from before. Frederick also had a new girlfriend who became his true love. We still had more adventures to go on, but then we also had a new enemy who used to be our friend, Archie the Hand Puppet. He wanted revenge because I was focusing more on Frederick and our friends of Avonia. After our last PlayStation 3 adventure, Archie came back as Lord Archie, and he had an army of evil villains we fought in the past. We banished all the bad guys to the Nether, and me and Frederick were still fighting Archie. I thought this was the end for me and Frederick. But Justin leapt in front of Archie's dark power and saved our lives. Then I got mad and had to erase Archie to oblivion. It was a sad sight to see that we lost our master Justin forever. But don't worry, we brightened things up a bit with a wedding. That's right, Frederick and his recent girlfriend Florence got married. And I saved enough money to get a PlayStation 4 so we can have even more fun and exciting adventures. Still, things just weren't the same without our master Justin. We may have been on our own, but Frederick and I got a new master. It's a Pegasus named Angeline. She was Justin's teacher, and now she's our new master who can help aid our quests. We also got a nice place to hang out and plan for more adventures to have. We joined a club known as the Hero Helpers Committee. That's where we have a team of some old friends who can help heroes become true heroes, like me and Frederick. Over the years, we met some new characters like Raz, SpongeBob, Shantae, and Knack. And we got to see some of our older friends from the past, like Crash, Spyro, Sonic, Pac-Man, Sir Daniel, and even our old friends from Avalar. But they seem to look kinda different somehow. All except for King Waldorf, though. Sadly, he passed away ever since we started living in Avonia. But we still got to see some of what was left and newly refurbished in Avalar. We even met some of the villains we banished to the Nether, and somehow, some of them managed to escape. But here's some good news that happened. Frederick and Florence now have a baby red fox named Amanda. Yep. Frederick is not the last of the red foxes anymore. Alyssa became a psychic too, with cool psychic abilities. She also has a boyfriend who is an Arctic fox named Artie. Propeller was jealous though. Oh yeah, life has been going great so far. I have a home for myself, I've got a lot of friends I made, Frederick now has a family, and we can't wait to see what new adventures we will have soon. Because we had so many throughout the years. And sooner or later, when I have enough money, I'm getting a PlayStation 5, and we'll see what new adventures I will enjoy in the future of gaming. This is going to be loads of fun. I just know it. All the video game stories Nathan made up are not true and just used for fun from his imagination. PlayStation is of course owned by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Disney characters and other fictional characters are not owned by Nathan. Only the characters that are made up in Nathan's fantasies are his. Justin the Rooster isn't really dead. He only died in the video game stories, and he's still alive in the original Frederick and Friends stories. Remember, Nathan said if you use your imagination while playing video games, you can pretend that you and your favorite characters are in the game. So please don't sue Nathan for making these stories. This is just fan fictional fun for Nathan to use in his creative mind. This has been a video made by Nathan and his production, Nathan's Creations.